right, why is it so hot outside? Why is it so hot outside? Why? No. So anyway, we're gonna go cook outside today, and today we're gonna use the OONI, and we're gonna make Italian sliders, and we're gonna do the Italian grinder slider. I've always one of the reasons why I wanted to get an OONI was not just to make pizzas. Yes, obviously I wanted my own wood fire pizza oven. Wanted to do it. I've done it a couple of times with the meatball sub and a couple other sandwiches. But for some reason, a nice hot Italian sub just sounds really good right now. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so the first thing we're gonna make is our grinder salad. So I have here one small red onion that I'm going to thinly slice. All right, I got those thinly sliced. And we're gonna set these guys off to the side. Then we're gonna dice up some jalapenos. Now, I know it's normally like banana peppers. I know it's normally pepperoncinis. I'm feeling a little spicy today. We're using jalapenos. Okay, and I'm just gonna rough chop these. Okay, now time to make the grinder dressing and assemble the grinder salad. So, we're going to use a 1/4 cup of olive oil mayo, about a tablespoon of red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, give that a good mix. Okay, now we're gonna add our veggies. So, we have here our 1/4 cup of diced jalapenos. Next, we're gonna add in our red onion, about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and then 2 cups of shredded lettuce. Okay, give that a good mix. All right, so now it's time to assemble our sliders. So, like I said, right here, I have kind of a peppered salami, a hot calabrese, and then prosciutto. And the bottom side, I'm gonna put all the meat on, and the top side, I'm gonna put all the cheese on because I want the cheese to melt, but I also want the meat, the prosciutto and salami and whatnot, to get nice and crispy. And then we'll put it all together and do all that. But what I am gonna do is, to give this bread a little bit of flavor, is I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil on both slabs of bread. And then we're gonna also add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And this will kind of add some fat to it, but it will also kind of act as like a second sauce. Not too much, just a little bit. Just give it some love. But now let's assemble our sliders, with one side being meat. Okay, bam, and then the other side cheese. And I'm going to use mozzarella cheese. All right, sandwich assembled, out to the OONI. Let's go fire it up. All right, so look at this guy. Look at him. So, now, what I'm going to do is, since I'm going to serve these individually, I'm going to go ahead, put the top piece on, I'll cut my sections out, and then we'll assemble with tomatoes and our grinder salad. Alright, so, I got my 3. Next, we're going to put on some, I guess, wedge tomatoes. I wanted to cut them a little small so they fit on the slider buns. Okay, I'm going to dash just a little bit more oregano on here just because I want to. Alright, and lastly, our grinder salad. Alright, she is assembled. Woo, buddy! Alright, let's try it. Alright. Oh, yeah. Look at it. Look at it. Cheers. Yes, please. Oh, yeah. This is... The bread still has a nice crust on it, and it's still soft as well. The meat crisped up real nice, and then the grinder slaw just kind of adds to it. It also adds a little bit of heat as well. The herbs really come through. The tomato kind of helps cut through everything, not make it so heavy tasting, because there is a lot of fat going on in here. The cheese almost becomes part of the bread and kind of turns it into, you know, cheesy bread. But this is, me and this sandwich could hang all day long. Yummy. Well, guys, there you have it. An Italian grinder in the OONI. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did and you're new, make sure you hit that sub button, throw a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and as always, peace out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Alright, I'm gonna go never embrace the outside ever again.